Uh-oh, that didn't work out. Well, anyways, this is the second part of Cupid. The girl rose from the pew. In front of her was the altar, and on top of the altar was a ordinarily decorated cross. It was wide as her head, and the tip of the cross had been crafted such that it was a razor sharp. She left the pew, knelt briefly, and then walked over to the altar. Don't tell me. You're quite sure you're doing You are quite sure you're doing this. The girl's arm trembled ever so slightly. This is just a test for sound. Unknown. What other way is there for me to atone? She picked up the cross. Oh, my darling daughter, mother is proud of you. Slowly, she brought the sharp end close to her face, so close that it hovered just above her left eye. And then she, um, the star and the rose. Oh, I didn't even do the full, I didn't even do it. So, I'm not like actually playing this through and then recording. I am just playing this through the first time while recording. So I have no idea when anything happens. I don't know if there's anything bad. I'm just gonna play this through. Alright. A scruffy young girl in tattered clothes peeked through the open gates of that name right there. You see, right here. And an afternoon courtier was being held in its gardens. People from high-class estates strolled around the manicured gardens while chatting loudly with one another. There was beautiful ladies clad in silk and velvet, their necks adorned with pearls and jewels. A variety of foods was displayed on the tables. The girl stared at the food. She hadn't eaten properly for the past few days. Are you hungry, my dear? Rose girl. Yes, mother. I'm not really going to be doing voices in this. I'm just going to be doing a depressing voice going, yes, mother, throughout the entire thing. Don't you worry. Mother will provide. Rose girl. You do not need those high-class foods anyways. They will upset your stomach. Now we've stayed long enough. Let us leave. Surely we can look around for a bit. It's still a little early. There was something else that called to her, other than the party itself. She walked to and fro from the gates, peeking at the crowd, despite the urgings of her mother to leave. Just a tiny glance would be enough. The girl smiled at the thought of him. The owner of the tattoo, the Marquis del Gol. The girl was drawn to him. I think she's blushing. You can see right here. Face is a bit red. By the way, I'm butchering names. I might be rushing because the time is. I just want to get this over with before anyone gets home and starts yelling. Not yelling. Or just talks. He wasn't the same as the other people. He seemed different somehow. He was kind to her and would always hand her food when she delivered flowers. Her heart felt at ease with him. I do not. He is the same as everyone. He is the same as everyone. He's greedy, insatiable. Maybe not for you, but for someone else. But he is a kind man, mother. Don't let your kindness fool you. Sweetness, sweet test, sweetest tongue hides sharpest tooth, child. She bit her lip. Why do you even bother with him? He he makes me feel that there are still good people in the world, mother. There are no more good people in the world, child. It is hard to say. There are no more good people in the world, child. The world has ran out of them. All that is left is a manipulative souls who appear kind on the outside because they need other people to survive. Ultimately, they only care for themselves. Don't you think I'm a good person, mother? Of course not. Humans are strictly selfish, including you. Why do you think I take great pains to keep you out of trouble? It's because you're like this little monster. I'm sorry, mother. If I've ever caused you any pain, please forgive me. The girl stared at her shoes and looked around for a bit, hoping for just a glance before she left. And there he was. There was no harm in looking, she reasoned. She would never enter the Marcus world. She let her heart be filled with hope. She turned her eyes He turned her eyes in her direction. Did he smile at her? The girl's heart stopped. I think her face is changing, but I'm too busy reading. Did he recognize her? She beamed. It is. Court Lady 1. My, is this creature deaf as well as dumb? It might be, poor thing. Mademoiselle. A voice called to the Rose Girl. She gasped. It seemed like somebody had noticed her presence. She turned to leave. No, no, my dear, poor little creature, don't run away. Charlotte, she stinks. Don't touch her. Court Lady 3. Court Lady 2. Came to crash the party, little urchin. You hungry? Her stomach gave a low grumble. She was always hungry, it seemed, no matter how much or how little she ate. Encouraged by the kindness of the Marquis had shown her, the girl approached the woman. She teetered towards her table. Their table. Court Lady 1. What are you selling? Court Lady 2. Look at this poor creature. 3. Is she selling roses? These are all ugly ones, but not as appealing as the rags she is covering herself in. Are you trying your best to be repulsive? Court Lady 1. Now, don't be mean, Antoinette. Court Lady 1. Perhaps it's the commoner fashion nowadays. Oh, they laughed while gawking at her and her wares. Court Lady 1. Oh my, she only has one eye. Court Lady 2. Ghastly, but I can't look away. The other lady nodded her head. Court Lady 1. Like a sideshow attraction, you mean? Court Lady 3. This freaks at the carnivals. She's darling in her own dirty, monstrous way. Maybe we can keep it. Hello, do you want some bread, urchin? Well, speak up. Maybe her tongue is short, and that is the list of her sterling qualities. Quite heard that name. Come on, don't be shy. Do you want some food? Let us hear you speak. Yes, madam. What? Yes, madam. I would be grateful. One of the ladies clapped in mockery at her reply. Oh, she talks! The ladies handed her the bread, but it was snatched away just before her fingers grazed it. Aha! Not before you dance for us first. Or, oh, make her do a handstand. I've seen one of those street people do it. Do that. Quite marvelous. Now, I'd like to see that. This party's getting quite boring. Oh, come on. My biet. My biet. Dance for your food. The girl looked at the beautiful, cruel faces of the woman. That look on them. It was a burning desire to hurt someone simply because they could. She knew that look. Before they touched her and hurt her, they had that look burning in their eyes. Oh, look at what you did, Claudette. She's shivering like a leaf, poor thing. The lady was laughing as she said those words. I didn't do anything. She would be grateful we're even offering her this much. Besides, these commoners are supposed to be jolly in their misery. Come on, girls. Come on, girl. Show us your joy. The girl moved away as they laughed. Mother, please save me. Didn't I just disown her? Mother, didn't I tell you to leave? Oh. Haven't I taught you this time and again? People are cruel. Now you see it firsthand. Hey there. I'm actually gonna stop it right here. Alright. This is the second part. These are very short. Yeah, I can actually do these when I get home, as I have nothing to do. So, this is the end of the second part. And goodbye.